Well, good evening, Joshua TV followers. Almost evening. It's almost quitting time here at PI Upholstery. Asking for a shop tour. I figured I'd give you one. We'll start here with the CCU, the Canvas Crisis Unit. And we picked that up just for going to the lake. I think we're one of only two licensed, legally, federally licensed to work at the federal park. It's extra insurance and it's a bunch of rules, but there's a lot of boats that are stuck at the lake. No trailers. So it's a rolling billboard. I just love it. It is full heat and AC in the back, so we can sew in there. We don't do it much, but we do. We have. Just a fun piece. But here at PI Upholstery, the PI stands for Pumps International. And what kind of pumps, you ask? Vacuum pumps. This is shipping and receiving. These are vacuum pumps. And this one is a dry pump and is used to move a lot of air. It will suck down a whole room and remove all the air from it. Big, powerful, again, dry, no oil, as opposed to this one behind it. This is a wet pump, and it works in a bath of oil to produce a very heavy vacuum, very low vacuum, outer space vacuum. And that's what we do here at Pumps International, is rebuild. We buy the old pumps that are broken or they just don't pull a vacuum anymore, and we'll buy them and we'll put a rebuild on them and get them drawing vacuum again and send them out the door, and things are just booming. There's a big wet pump there. And there's another big wet pump. See, we are Pumps International. And with medical marijuana, the marijuana industry in general, industrial gases, industrial processes, government jobs, these are very highly sought after, these vacuum pumps. So that is one whole half of the shop. That's their half of the shop. I can have 3 bays if I need them. I can fit a boat here. I can fit a big boat here. This is a 30-foot Sea Ray. And that's, I believe, a 28-foot party barge. So those are my slots. And then over on this side, through the pallet rack, there is all the pump guys. They have the junior, the senior. Hector is in the middle. He knows he's the lead tech, and then Bruce builds pumps over on the other bench. That's the boss's bench. Now, for the upholstery side, test area, as most of you are familiar with, all the pumps that go into test: wet pump, dry pump in the frame, dry pump in the test. I don't know which one it's going. Oh, there it is up there. 6 micro torr. That is enough vacuum to turn you inside out. Yeah, that's enough vacuum to hurt. But that's what we do at Pumps International. So after they rebuild them, they bring them over here and they run them on test for at least 3-4 days. They just run them. And then once we're satisfied that the pump is performing adequately, it's painted and packaged and sent on out. So on this end, this is the upholstery side. We did have, over here on this side, this table is 30 by 8, 30 feet to the wall, 8 feet wide. It's pushed right up against the wall. There's no aisle behind there. There are 2 of these consos. Let me move my scaffold here. Things are a bit of a mess. These are 206s. 206 console long arm, hooked up with a reverse. And this area was for the upholstery guy that did cushions and all that. And he had all this area for tear down, and this area was for glue up and doing staples and all that. And then he had all the thread stock and and foam, and then this was all, that's all extra vinyl, remnants, drops and scraps. So I'll just, and then all the tools and hog rings and all, just all the stuff for doing upholstery. And then here's a backup 206. That's the one we actually have for sale. Beautiful machine. That was mine, actually. That's the one I ran on the other table before we got my big one. But wonderful machine. Right now, this table is storage for me. Junior comes over and he builds me the roll-up cradles, and I've just been using it for storage. This is a Roman shade. I told him we had to bind those, and look at, they're fraying. I told him they would. He didn't listen. Here is a big TV for a patio that I have to make a sunbrella cover for. Here's a big tire I need to make a sunbrella cover for. 3 zippers need replacing. Here's another Roman shade that he has sold that we need to get that going. SV Specialty Vehicles. This is all glass and vinyl for the safari trucks. That's Tim's Bayliner. That one's done, needs to go out to the lake. Safari truck leftovers. This is a company down the road that does, they rent talent, DJs and singers and guitar players, and we haven't heard from them since the shutdown. So these are actually to cover their pianos and other goods that they take to the shows. Haven't heard, I hope to hear from them soon. Here's the other Consew 206 that we have for sale. Wonderful machine. Now we'll move over to my table. This one is 28.4 long, about 28 feet long, and 10 feet wide. That's Brutus, the Consew double needle. And here is the single needle. This one is the 255. Boy, what a mess. And the thing I like about this one is the quick change plates. If you've got, that's my Hemmer. If I got a binder, that, and the monstrous bobbins. The bobbins are huge. They're just huge. And I can go, I mean, that pays for itself right there, just having the big bobbins. And not spend it all day. Oh, is it time to go? Oh, it is time to go. Look at that. This material is called Marlite, and we're on the 3rd year in this building, and it's doing very, very well. It does chip. See, here on the outfeed, you'll get chips. I need to raise the sewing machine table up a little bit, but I'm getting chips. It dents, it scratches. When I put my ruler down, the glue pulled it up when the ruler started to fail. So, but I've been pretty happy with it so far. You got to kind of dance around it and be delicate. See, it does chip, but it's been really good as far as a good work surface. The last 5 feet, this is 5 by 10, and it's the cutting board material. And what I do with the ruler is I'll start with the roll out there and I'll roll back. Like I need 10 feet. I'll start at 10 feet, clamp it down, roll the roll back, and cut at 0. So this is always the cut line. So I'm not chasing scissors or anything like that. And then my favorite cutter is the roller knife. And favorite rulers, of course, are the acrylics. I have an assortment. This is the ruler shelf. I have acrylics 3, 4, and 6 wide. And then all my short rulers, straight edges, long rulers. Right, just a collection of scissors and knives and all the different, well, my tape measures here, along with my little Royal pencil sharpener. Beep, beep, it's time to go. And then here we have all of the snaps and buckles, or not buckles, twist locks. All the different snaps, males, females, all that good stuff. Thread stock, all Tanara. Ship's leather. This is all drop isinglass. I can't bear to throw it away. Somebody needs that. Somebody will come here looking for practice stuff and I'll have it. Zipper stuff, sewing machine parts. Have a full load of sewing machine parts in there. We don't like breakdowns. In shop, twist lock and snaps, just so you can grab the whole thing, take it to the boat. All my stainless steel screws, rivets, grommets for the grommet press, double stick tape. We tried using these for a while for the carpets, like where you cut out around the seat, but not all the seats fit them, and I don't know, we just weren't happy with them. Then I keep all my binding down here on this one with my bobbin winding station with all the Tanara. We're down to 3 colors. We do black, beige, and clear. That's the only 3 colors we have. The white's just a hassle. Nobody, you buy it and nobody ever uses it, and it's kind of silly. So that's pretty much my shop. Here's Brutus. Brutus is a 339 Consew double needle. And I named him Brutus because he is brutal. That one I call Cyclops. Same casting, same machine, just 1 needle. And then of course we have Popeye over here. There's Popeye, our Sailrite. We have an LSZ1. So there's the shop tour. I hope you find it totally lackluster and uninformative. But there it is. And then here's Hector signing off. Tell everybody, have a good weekend, Hector.
You too, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you.
Thanks for following.